Let's play Astro Blaster, a shoot-'em-up game made by Sega in 1981, but developed in the US of A by Gremlin Industries, designed by Gary Shannon with Barbara Mechalek. Not sure what she was doing there, not sure what he was doing there in this game, but in the annals of arcade programmer history, there's not much on those folks. But this one game is the game. It is an incredibly cool game. Look at this flyer. I like this flyer a lot. Let's back it up one. You have the standing room only sign with these doors that when they open up, everybody is around playing. It looks like they're at some maybe pizza parlor or some kind of diner, and they're all gathered around this amazing Astro Blaster game. Note the cabinet is plain sides, wood grain look. It's got a teal marquee, and right behind that is a good old Bally 8-ball pinball machine. That's kind of neat. I didn't recognize that until just now. Nice looking shot here. I like this. Yeah, this is just no pizza parlor. This is just looks like a bar, kind of a, I don't know, bar food bar. Hot babe on a stool. Who could care less? While everybody, look at this. Is she even looking? She looks like she's bored looking at the window while every other soul is into this, including the postman who is talking to the kid like, yeah, isn't this great? It's a fun flyer. Here we go. Here's the teal cabinet, the original, that was probably par for what was coming out there at the time. It almost looks like the bezel around that is cardboard, which certainly was a thing back then. Let's click over and see this flyer. Oh yeah, Astro Blaster. Now this is the reimagined Astro Blaster, which again may have just a cardboard bezel around the monitor. Could be. But I really like the Mini. That Mini looks very unique to me. I'm not aware of any other games that were shaped like that, but there probably were. And if you would comment below, I would be happy to read your comments. I read every one of them. But anyway, this cabinet here was the one that I recall playing. I may have played the teal version, but I remember this one the most. It was inviting, and there's a cocktail version that looks like the woman she's not dusting that. She's dusting the coin door on the upright. This one looks to have been painted on the sides. No wood grain look, but certainly has the teal control panel and marquee and bezel. And it looks okay. It looks old, though. I would say this kind of has an old look, where this one has a newer look, this Astro Blaster. And here we can see the screen. So it's a nice looking photo. And here's one outside, just chilling. It's fun to see these just outside, just chilling. Here's a cocktail version. Man, I just don't like cocktails. Just don't. They all kind of look the same, except for the few times you've heard me mention maybe, and usually it's a Williams game that I think looks pretty good. But, you know, just ick. Just don't much care for them. But there they are for you to review. And there's that really cool looking Mini. I think that's very neat. Although the joystick being down in its position, I don't know, man. The joystick in that position just doesn't feel right. Something doesn't seem right there. And there's the last one of a Mini. That Mini is different than this Mini. That's the one I would want. This one, it'd be okay. I would take it if you gave it to me. I would not kick it to the curb. So here's Astro Blaster. And let's just jump into this game and play it. This was way more popular than the swimmer game that I talked about not long ago. This is a hard game to play. It is a hard game to play. And I've logged a 1 hour and 54 minutes on this game. Wow, am I insane? Why would I do that? Because it's fun. This game was known to be hard. I played it as a kid, of course, out in the wild during the days. And it was tough. It was just a tough game. But it was fun. Whenever you hear the speech in this game, I think it was enticing because, one, it was colorful. Two, it had the ability to put everything in slow motion. So you can hit a button and it's called the warp, but it doesn't warp you ahead. It slows everything down. It was pretty cool. Let's jump in this thing and play it. Okay, here we go. I have already missed an enemy as I shoot these bad guys. And as they move around very much like an Activision game from the Atari days. And they do. They just look a lot better. There are some things that I need to pay attention to. One of them is at the bottom I have fuel. The other one is my laser. My laser will get overheated. See these guys too? We got different enemies. We'll call them enemies. Baddies. Come on, hit it. Oh, I was going to show you something and I screwed it up. Lots happening. I just hit my warp button, which is slowing things down. I'm getting these guys. And if I get them in order without letting them go off the screen, I will get a secret bonus. There it is. Also now in this wave, things happening so fast. These are like asteroids coming down on me. And those little fireballs are extra fuel. So we want some of those if we can get them. I just missed that one. And I need to park my butt right around the T here. Yeah, I got a couple of bonuses there, secret bonuses. And now I'm going to dock. Man, so many things happening so fast. If I do not touch my joystick, I'll get another secret bonus. And if you add up all those secret bonuses outside of this fuel bonus that just happened, that's a lot of bonuses. So this game is loaded with all of these secret bonuses to help you get additional points. Let's review. You get bonus points for not missing an enemy. You get bonus points for knocking off enemies before they reach the end of the screen when they scroll. You get bonus points for hitting them in some specific order. Let's see if I've said that right. Some specific order. They don't cross the screen completely in a scroller that's going left to right or diagonal. And then if you pluck them off in some order, don't move your ship when you dock. Or if you do a paint scraper, and I'll try to demonstrate that later, lots of opportunities to get bonus points. However, there are lots of opportunities for you to die and end your game. For example, if I run out of fuel, it's game over. It's not like, oh, you got another guy. No, it's end of game. So this game is all about fuel. Fuel conservation. That means you have to kill these enemies rather quickly. And then you have the overheating thing. Oh, see, I got a bonus because I didn't miss any of them. So I'm going to let my cannon just go crazy. And if you watch my temperature gauge down below, it's going to crank up here. And I'll get a warning. See, I'm just firing away. Boom, 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 boom. It's nice if you can get these without missing. And I just waylaid a bunch of them in a row. But sure enough, I'll get down to like the last one here. And I'll miss him. Because I just did. And they jive around. So I slow-mo here. Because these are really tough. And they're coming down rather quickly. Now they almost disappear. So I have to... Oof. Boom. Got him. Ah, I missed it. Dang it. Screw it all. Now I'm pissed. I missed my bonus. These bonuses add up big time. Again, it's always so hard for me while I'm playing this game to talk and play the game. Look, I can't do anything right. I need that extra fuel. I don't really need it, I guess. I just want it because I'm going to make it. So I got some kind of bonus there. I can't remember why. Whenever you go through that asteroid field. So I said I was going to get a scraper bonus. So let me see if I can get it. I didn't get it. The reason, the idea is to do a paint scraper. The idea there is to scrape. But you can't move your joystick if you want it. And that bonus is like 1,500 points, which is significant in this game. Because look at my score right now. I'm hitting the third sector. I've got 12,000 points. So tough game to score on. And I admire these arcade nuts who, these arcade nuts who manage to score these ridiculously high scores. Like, I think Twins Galaxies has somebody over like 100,000 on these. It's ridiculous. If I was to use my warp right here, I would not have all the bad guys out in the visible environment. I'd have to wait for a while, so it'd be kind of a waste. And by the way, your ship is rather large. So, and you have no shield or anything. Oh, dude. Just go on by. Just keep flying by. And remember, it's you against, you got this temperature that's increasing, you have fuel that's going away, and these enemies get really tough. The fuel starts going away quicker. If I was to use, here's what I'm going to do. I've got a strategy here. If I can't get these rather quickly here, I'm going to warp, and then I'm going to kill my guy. Because I remember, it gets game over if you run out of fuel. See, I've already... Now I have to wait. This is the worst. You don't want to wait. It's okay to commit suicide here, really. Because your battle is against running out of fuel. Good night. And I've got two more waves after this, I think. Or I got this wave, another wave, and then the asteroid field. So it's really almost impossible to get through this. By the way, when you hit warp, your fuel gauge still goes down. Look at these dancing dudes. I can hardly get them. I have no idea why I got that. I'm about ready to do overheat again. Got him. I bet I'm out of fuel. So, no way. 21,000. Now, that doesn't seem like a lot of points, but I'm telling you, that's a lot of points. For me, for anybody, getting over 20,000 I think is amazing. Now, you guys being the expert arcade players, I want you to play Astro Blaster. Tell me how far you got. Tell me how many points you ended up with. Because it's tough for me. You got tips on how to play this game. Dudes, I have played this game. It's so addictive. I bet I've sat down and played, well, I'll just play 1 or 2 games on Astro Blaster. And I'm in it for like 12, 13, 14 times I'm playing this game. Because it's one of those awesome games that just keep luring you back if you have the motivation to try to beat a high score or to try to get further into the game or try to figure out what all of the little secret bonuses are. That's the way to play this game. So my highest ever, you see it there, is 25. And I got one of the 21s there just a moment ago. So not bad for yapping, I guess. Let's see what the all-time scores are here. At least as we take a look at them on Launchbox here. Look at this paragraph up here. This early release of Astro Blaster was practically impossible to play because it was so difficult. The game was later modified to include instructions in the attract mode, and the waves were shortened to reduce the overall difficulty. The reason why they were shortened is because nobody could get through with any gas left. It says even this later version is very challenging to the casual player, and many seasoned players cannot even clear 4 out of the 8 levels. Well, I don't know how many levels that we just did there, but that was a bunch. Surely there's more. To help players progress further, there exists a ROM hack that slows down fuel consumption and laser overheating. I have not found that ROM hack, and I don't know if I want to, because sometimes it's best to just leave the game as is. So on the weekly, I'm the only guy that's played. On the monthly, I'm number 1. Yearly, Cannon Willow has got me by a couple thousand. But wait, didn't I have a 25,000 up there? How come that one did not count? And the all-time is Mad Planet with 26,580. I can beat that. I'm gunning for that because if you see me as number 2 on the yearly at 21, all-time I'm at 7. That cannot happen. That just can't happen. Okay, by the way, if you are interested, there has been an Astro Blaster or 2 pop up. Here is an Astro Blaster on eBay. Let's have a look at it. It says it's in excellent condition, and you know what? It's for sale by Pin Bulbs and Arcades, somebody we've seen before. Let's see if the coin door looks right on this game. Okay, here's Astro Blaster. That is definitely an LCD display. We're missing the original CRT. Control panel looks good. But oh wait. Oh no, it's there. I can see it. It's just a freshly painted coin door. That must be their MO, is to paint these coin doors. Oh, but look. Here we have the teal version with an LCD. And they did not paint the coin door. Thank you for not painting that coin door. That's a plexiglass barrier between you and the monitor. You see that? It's all scratched up. Glass wouldn't do that. Unless it was just dirty. No, that's got to be plexi. I hate plexiglass. Look at it. It's all scratchy looking. You need to rub some Novus 2 and then some Novus 1 on that, bud. So we're just kind of dialing around. I don't know about you, but I like this cabinet better than the teal one. But I don't like that coin door spray painted black. Nice piece of material. We'll call that a kick plate. Nice kick plate down there. And here we have it next to a Kicks. This one's all dusty and dirty. Oh, and look at the coin door. It's legit. Man, do the work. Don't paint those. Unless you're doing a full restore and you disassemble and then paint it. That's me. That's my feeling on this. Well, this one can be had for $36.89. It says it's in excellent condition. Let's see what else is said about it. Free shipping. I guess if you're hard up for this sucker, have at it. Cabinet may have a few dings and scratches. It's clean inside and out. Has new locks. New marquee light. Graphics are great. Boards checked over and fully working 100%. Free shipping. They've got over 30 years of experience, and that's good. You want somebody with that kind of experience when it comes to paying a premium. Although I think the game could look a little bit better in my opinion. That is not all. We do have on Facebook Marketplace a $2,500 old school, fully original looking, except that monitor looks like an LCD. This one looks good. I would buy this one over the other one, yet I still feel like $2,500 is a lot of money for an arcade machine, unless it's a few of the special, perfectly restored ones. I'm feeling like this game ought to be around $800 to $1,200 max, but I'm old school with these prices. Brand new locks, very clean inside and out, new marquee light, boards checked over and fully working. Ooh, this is almost sounding like the Bulbs guy. But I don't think it is, because this one is located in Florence, Kentucky. And because it's in Florence, Kentucky, I'm thinking it's not Bulbs guy. Get your Astro Blaster games on, boys. This is a good game. Take me down, defeat me, and let me know your methods of how to play this game.